Today, let's talk shoes. Let's get in it, shall we? So before we get into actual things that we don't want to look at when it comes to getting a good pair of shoes, is understanding that our feet biomechanically are unbelievable structures. We have a lot of pressure receptors in our feet because if we think about this, our brain is a survival-based organ, right? So think survival first, performance second. So we have to make sure that we can be able to feel the ground. Now, I have two different types of shoes here. I have one that is my beautiful wife's hiking shoe, and then I have what I normally wear on a day-to-day basis, a minimalist shoe, Xero shoes. So if we look at these, most of the time, people, when it comes to a shoe, normally look at just here when it comes down to durability of the shoe itself. Actually, what you need to do in order to test the shoe is you want to grab the center of the sole and you want to grab that heel and you want to try and bend it. Now you can see in this shoe, it doesn't really have too much of a give to it. There is some, but not much. Now, if I were to take the minimalist shoe here, I do the exact same thing. Is it basically does, it curls all the way in and I'm able to compress it to where I'm almost like I'm not wearing anything at all. So when it comes to a shoe, I always recommend starting off, if you're starting with a shoe, you're going from here to here, we don't want to go 100% from this to here. We don't want to go full throttle with it. We want to work our way down. So in order to get down to a shoe like this, what we might want to look at is first look at maybe a zero drop shoe. Basically what that means is you don't have any elevation in the shoe itself, that it actually sits, that the front of the shoe and the back of the shoe are level with each other. Next is a wide toe box. So we want to make sure that our feet are able to spread apart. So that way we can load and unload our feet. Now, another reason why we want to think more minimalist is understanding when we ever have a shoe like this on, we are legitimately putting our brain on stilts. This is not a zero drop shoe. You can tell the back of the foot is elevated ever so slightly, to whereas this one is more of that zero drop minimalist shoe. So what I recommend, and I wrote a bio over this, is don't go from here to here immediately. We want to work on something from here, go to a zero drop first, wide toe box, and then as you progress it and work on that feet strength, maybe make that sole smaller and smaller and smaller to eventually that you are at a minimalist shoe kind of area. This is a great way that we can load and unload our feet properly and basically make it better mechanics. So hope you enjoyed the video of a quick understanding. When it comes to a shoe, grab the middle of the sole, try and crinkle it. If you can do this, it's a good shoe. If it does this, not really a good shoe. So take that with a grain of salt because we do not want to go full throttle with this. You want to work your way down to where you don't hurt yourself. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video and don't forget to like and follow.